Hello and welcome to Daily Meditations. We are up to day 7 of week 3. So if you've been following since the beginning, this is day 21. And if this is your first time, then welcome. So each day I tend to start with a very short 3-minute meditation, and then we do the slightly longer one. So if I can invite you to sit up straight, find your seat such that you're comfortable but alert. And take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Once again, take a nice deep breath in, but this time just hold it gently at the top for a moment. And then let it out as slowly as you can. And when you get to the bottom, just invite you to do that again. To take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a moment. And then let it out really slowly. And just noticing if you're holding any tension in your body, in your shoulders, in your hips, in your belly, or your back. And now allow your breathing to return to normal. We're just going to rest our attention very gently in this moment on this breath. So as you're breathing in and as you breathe out, just allowing your attention just to rest simply on the sensation of the breath. And all the other stuff on your mind, your to-dos, responsibilities, see if you can let everything else fall away just for 3 minutes. Just for 3 minutes, just allow yourself to become absorbed in your breathing. When the mind takes you elsewhere, that's fine, that's normal. The key is simply to notice it, to see that it happened, becoming more familiar with your own mind. So notice that it happened. My mind went somewhere. And then just return back to the next breath, resting very gently just on that breath in this moment. Like I said, we'll do this for about 3 minutes. I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. And just expanding the area of your attention beyond your breathing to notice your whole body. Noticing the obvious sensations, probably what you're sitting on. But noticing there are loads of tiny little sensations all over your body, where you can feel maybe what your hand is resting on, or noticing your clothing against your skin in a number of places. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into your room. So, in this third week, we've been looking at the building blocks that make up this awareness meditation practice. Building blocks of focus, non-judgment, non-striving, and curiosity. And we'll keep coming back to them throughout the rest of the course in slightly different ways, and they'll continue to unfold, and you'll see them in slightly different ways and learn more about each one of them and your relationship to them throughout the 12 weeks. But just recognize this is an unfolding process. We are becoming familiar. We're becoming familiar with our mind, but we're also just becoming familiar with meditation. And it continues to unfold. On one hand, of course, it's incredibly simple. We sit, we breathe. But there are nuances and things to discover here. And they happen in their own time. It's not like you learn everything there is to know one day. Each day is a discovery. So see if you can enjoy the ride. And today, again, we're going to come back to non-judgment, because I think it's so key to everything. And just that sense of recognizing that we have quite a judging mind, and it's useful, it's important, but not in meditation. So just seeing if you can see when you're doing that, and see if you can just let it go, or even just have this sense of openness towards the practice, that it is what it is. Some days it's easy, some days it's tough to get your mind in any kind of stability. Non-judgment and focus, I think, go really well insofar as if you're really trying really hard to focus and you think that's what you have to do, you have to hold focus. It's really hard to do. It doesn't work very well. So if you can just have this openness and non-judgment towards the focus, and just go, okay, I'm going to rest my attention, rest my focus very gently, very gently. Some people say it's like a butterfly landing on a flower. We're resting our attention on our breathing, but without judgment. So whatever happens next, happens next. So the focus is very gentle. And then when the focus moves somewhere else, we just notice that it moved somewhere else, that's all. And I know, it's tricky. But we just keep working at that. And just keep this non-judgment and focus thing in your mind somewhere. Okay, so let's do another meditation. So, invite you to take a deep breath in. And let it out. Once again, nice deep breath in, but hold it at the top. let it out as slowly as you can. Just releasing any tension you're holding in your body. And then allow your breathing to return to normal. Just resting your attention ever so gently, noticing this breath. And yes, the mind has all sorts of other responsibilities and problems to solve and all sorts of other things. But just for a few minutes, we're going to take a break from that. And just see if you can allow yourself to rest in this moment, on this breath. Do this for about 7 minutes. We're about halfway. Just remind you to be very gentle with yourself when you notice where your mind goes. It is part of the exercise, is that we are becoming familiar with our mind without judgment. So we just notice where it goes. We notice if it's very agitated. don't fight it. We just try and return our attention over and over back to this moment, this breath. And I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. And just to expand what you're aware of beyond your breathing, to notice the physical sensations of your body. And if you can, just check in and notice how you're feeling right now. Just trying to observe what's going on in your emotional body right now, without judging it, without trying to change it, without having a conversation about it. If you're feeling calm, great. Just notice that and notice what the texture of that is like. And if you're feeling something uncomfortable, anxiety, frustration, fear, whatever it is, I understand that of course there might be some resistance to that, or even resentment of the feeling. But for a moment, just for a moment, just see if you can simply see what you're feeling inside your body without resisting it. Just noticing it. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into the room. So that's week 3 done. Congratulations. However today went, whether your mind was still or whether it was all over the place, whatever happened, you did great because you showed up and you did the exercise. And some days the mind will be still and some days it won't. The only important thing is just keep showing up, and you did. So congratulations. Tonight at 7:30 Eastern on YouTube, we'll be doing another class. It's week 4. This is one of the more powerful weeks. It's only week 4 of this introduction series, but it's quite an advanced subject, and it builds on what we did right at the end of that meditation, where we're going to see how meditation can help us be more skillful with our feelings. But also, we'll just notice how feelings can be used in the meditation itself. It's a big subject. It's probably more than we can cover in 12 weeks, but we've just got 1 week. But we'll do our best, and then we'll look at it a little bit more throughout the meditations next week. So I will be here tonight, 7:30, on a different YouTube channel, or link, but you can find it on the website. Or here, same time, same place tomorrow. Hope I will see you at one or both of those. Thanks very much, everybody.